So the Krebs cycle. For this, if the oxygen is available, pyruvate will then be converted into acetyl-CoA. And in this process, we form a carbon dioxide, and NAD plus goes to NADH. So, and remember, from glycolysis, we have 2 pyruvates, so we have 2 acetyl-CoAs, so this whole thing happens twice. So acetyl-CoA enters, and via citrate synthase, converts into citrate, and via acanthiase, citrate is turned into isocitrate, and isocitrate via isocitrate dehydrogenase, which is the rate-limiting enzyme of the Krebs cycle, so this is kind of like similar to PFK where it kind of controls the pace of things, gets converted into alpha-ketoglucotrate. And in this process, we actually make a carbon dioxide, and NAD plus gets changed into NADH. So alpha-ketoglucotrate via alpha-ketoglucotrate dehydrogenase gets turned into socyl-CoA. In this process, again, we make another carbon dioxide and another NADH. From here, via socyl-CoA synthase gets turned into succinate. And in this process, we actually gain a GTP, which is similar to ATP. So really, it's kind of the same thing as an ATP. So from here, succinate via succinate dehydrogenase gets turned into fumarate. In this process, we gain an FADH. So FADA turns into FADH. And fumarate via fumarase gets turned into malate. And then malate via malate dehydrogenase gets turned into oxaloconcentrate. I can never say that word. And in this process, we gain an NADH as well. So NAD plus to NADH. So totals, again, this happens twice because you have 2 acetyl-CoAs. You get 2 ATP or GTPs, 6 NADHs, and 2 FADHs. So when we started this, we assumed we started the whole process with glucose or glycogen entering in, but actually you can also utilize fatty acids and amino acids. So fatty acids can actually enter here as acetyl-CoA because they get converted via beta oxidation to acetyl-CoA, and they can enter right here and go through the whole thing. With amino acids, it can be a little bit different depending on which amino acids you use. If you have alanine or glycine, they can actually be converted into pyruvate. However, if you have leucine, it actually be converted into acetyl-CoA where it enters the Krebs cycle.